Alright, YouTube, there has been some chaos in Dallas, and any of my subscribers that are there or in the region, probably best not to be outside. At least a couple of officers have been shot in the city of Dallas. There have been several shootings. PZ Feed is saying, as of only a couple of minutes ago, the shooter's active. There are more shootings going on right now, so probably best to clear out. It appears that there was a police brutality protest in solidarity with what happened in Louisiana as well as Minnesota, the latter of which was, admittedly, it appears to be the officer's fault. The former jury is still out. I'm going to reserve judgment on that specific shooting. It appears that at least one officer is down, possibly dead. No confirmation on that right now. Link is in the description, of course, to this story. But Dallas is experiencing some sort of problem here in connection with protests against the police. Now, the biggest problem whenever this happens is this somebody who's actually motivated by sort of vigilante justice? They want to go after the police because they feel there's unfair targeting, or is this somebody who's looking to be violent anyway and has used the fact that there's a protest going on to actually consummate their violent behavior? That can be a problem. Of course, in Ferguson, we remember there were protests for some time. And then on one specific night, when the protests were rather humdrum, all of a sudden somebody took a few pot shots at the police right outside of their station, shot one, not lethally, but shot one of them and fired more shots. And of course, people were scattering and didn't really know what was going on. I don't even know whether they eventually even caught that person, honestly. I can't remember. I don't think they did. I think the person potentially, technically, is still at large. So we do have problems in Dallas. Anybody within the vicinity should probably not be out on the streets. If you're taking part in a protest, now is not probably the time to be doing that. If you're out, I don't know, setting off firecrackers because you've got some stuff left over from the 4th, you're probably going to get profiled from the police if there's anything like that going on. Even if not, you might get shot. So it's probably a good time to go indoors and lock the door. Just a cautionary tale here. Sometimes things get out of hand. Unfortunately, we don't always know exactly what the motive is, because for every person that might go vigilante mode, there's another person who's just violent from the get-go and decides to shoot somebody randomly to cause chaos, or because they're violent. They don't really give a crap about what happens. They just want to shoot somebody. We have, unfortunately, such individuals in this country. So people, if you're protesting right now, probably a good time to get off of the streets in some fashion, go into a business, go home, whatever you happen to do. Probably not a great time to perturb the police either, considering that after this, they're going to be on edge. You know, if somebody wants to start a riot, this is when they'll probably do it, unfortunately. And then they'll just be looting, cars burning. It'll be great for those watching live streams. They'll be able to get their dick up and say, wow, it's the happening, and then their dick will go back down, and it will turn out it's not. For everybody else, for anybody, you know, the millions of people in the general area, they're like, what the fuck? What the fuck's going on? So not a great time, again, to be on the streets. That's about all. Peace out.